City County Public Health Director Annette Rodriguez tells 3 News that this week the county was notified of 8 cases of another variant strain, the B.1.1.7, which is said to be very transmissible. That'll bring the variant case count now to 11 for Nueces County. So how effective are the vaccines we currently have in battling these strains? Well, Rodriguez says the J&J single-dose vaccine has actually been proven to be more effective when it comes to protecting against the variant strain of COVID, such as the South African strain B.1.351, but that the Moderna vaccine has shown to be less effective against that strain.
Have we identified any South Africa in Nueces? Not yet. But we believe that it will be here soon because we know in Texas there are less than 10 cases of the B.1.351 and it spreads very rapidly.
Rodriguez encourages the community to continue coming out to get vaccinated and to protect children who are still unvaccinated at this time.